What is up, everybody? Bobby here, the Nintendo Guru, and you are about to watch part 3 of the Amiibo Customizer Showcase, the interview that I did with Samriel Paintress on Instagram. I hope you guys are enjoying all this, like the unboxing that I did on Friday, and part 1 of the interview that went up yesterday, and then this is part 2, and this is the finale. So be sure to check out her work and all that. So here we go. Hope you enjoy. Do you now? So you. What blows me away is like you don't have any technical training in terms of painting.
No,
that is nuts. That just blows me away because like I draw, and my dad taught me how to draw at a very early age, and then like he was just like when I went to school, he's like, "You're taking art classes, go."
That's awesome.
Like, okay, and I kept learning and all that stuff. But he is my biggest critic and my biggest supporter at the same time. So. But I know how much time it took me to get to where I am, and I don't feel like I'm amazing. I feel like I'm very good, but I don't feel like I'm like I know there's many artists out there that just blow me away. That blows me away to think that like you're not even trained and you're doing stuff that level. Because I got news for you, I can draw, but painting I'm horrible. So
I'm kind of the opposite though. I can't really. I love drawing. But I'm not that good at it. So I think painting is, I think everyone sort of needs to find their niche. And I think I found mine very early on, which I was sort of happy about. But not all of my stuff is a success. I do stuff a lot of things up and I have to sort of start again. But that's fine.
Do you find that painting the Amiibo are difficult or they're relatively, and I don't mean, okay, as far as technique goes, that's you're basically taking what you learned in the Warhammer realm and moving it over. That's not what I meant. Because typically when you buy Warhammer, they're basically matte and they're based, right? And you're painting right on top of it. Where the Amiibo are kind of like they're paint, so you gotta like do a couple coats, correct?
I do sort of merge the techniques. I mean Warhammer, obviously you get them and they're in tiny little pieces and you have to glue them together and then they're grey and then basically you spray a primer coat and you go from there. With the Amiibos, because they're already painted, I just spray over the top of that and go from there. So I'm basically creating a blank slate. But I find them so much easier to paint than Warhammer because there's not as much detail. But sometimes I guess, it gives you the freedom to do a lot more with them.
Well, they're bigger too, so you have a little bit more room, for error per se, as opposed to the Warhammer, which are because Warhammers are probably like what, an inch and a half.
Oh, not all of them.
Because, like I said, my buddy Toby, I don't know if you've seen his stuff, Amiibo Workshop.
Did he do the sort of monochrome Star Fox, the black and white one? That is amazing. That is one of, if not my favorite one that I have found so far. It's amazing.
I own 2 of his. I own a Captain Falcon that he did for me, and a Link that he did. Both phenomenal. And when I've
seen the Link,
and when he, that's right, I posted on Instagram. So when he did Star Wolf, I was like, this is when I first looked at it, I was like, this isn't that good, but I didn't want to say it to him, but it was very bland. He didn't really do a lot to it. So then when he started and because he had started it and just did it and left it, and I was like, okay. That's fine. And then when he actually went back and started doing it, and I was like, holy crap, this thing is amazing. And it's like,
it is so good.
Yeah, I posted it on Reddit for him, and I was like, I just want to show my buddy's work because this is just amazing. And they actually thought it was a drawing. They thought it was a hand drawing, and they were like, can you post actual pictures of this thing? And I was like, that's it. That is.
Yep.
Yeah, it's he's working on Wolflink now.
Oh, that's
and he had 5 minutes in on it, and like Midna's whole headdress was just unreal, just mind blowing. So of the other customizers out there, who do you look at in terms of like, do you look at any of them and go, I wish I was as good as them? Or
I look at all of them and think that mostly.
Really?
Yeah, I do. There's a few that are just phenomenal. I mean, like, there's Kickash and Ganticus and Mr. Space Heater and Evilos, of course, and Toby's ones. I look at them all and I think one day I would like to get to the stage where, I feel good enough about that kind of stuff to maybe open up a store if I had time, but I feel like I'm not at that stage yet. But I look at theirs and I think that I would purchase those, you know, for myself. I don't think that if I sort of sold mine, I wouldn't buy them yet. But I don't know, other people obviously have a different opinion, I guess.
Yes.
I've been told, but, you know,
Yes.
I look up to pretty much everybody else who is on Instagram and look at their stuff. I think this is amazing.
I think there's something in the water over there because I think you're nuts. Like, I really look at your stuff and I go, holy cow, this is amazing. Like, seriously, like that Bowser that I featured the first time, I was just blown away when I saw it. I was just like, this thing looks like a piece of metal. Like, it looks like it was made out of metal and done. And it's just, you know, and then the Shadow Mewtwo that I posted, I think I did last week, that one, and I was just like, holy cow, man, it is gorgeous. I don't care what you say, you're nuts. You really are talented, and I think that. But okay, so here's the thing, because like I said before, I draw, so I know. So coming from someone that can't paint, I know what I think. Like when I was telling Evolos this one time, I was like, it's like when someone compliments me that can't draw, and then I'm like, oh yeah, thank you. And then in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, you don't know what you're talking about. Just whatever. And then when my dad comes and goes, that is awesome, then I go, yes, all right. So what you need is you need the people like Gonda Chris and Kick Ash and all them to say to you, like, that's awesome. And then in your mind, you'll go, I'm accepted.
Okay. Yeah, I can. There's validity in that statement. I will.
Yeah, I got the seal, I got the official seal of approval. I am good. So, so other than Toby, because he's going to get a big head if you mention him again. Other than Toby's Star Wolf, what are a couple of custom amiibo that you've seen that you turn around and you go, oh, that's nice. Like, I really like that.
Oh, most of them. There's a couple that I love. Mr. Space Heater did a Fallout one, which I thought was awesome. I think he used Ness, but I think
do you
know the Ness Fallout Boy?
Yes,
boy?
yes, that's cool.
That was awesome. Who else? I mean, pretty much everything that Gander Chris does is amazing. All of her Shovel Knights. I think was she the one who did the Shovel Knights?
Yeah. She did
amazing
Black Knight and I think she did King Knight and I think she did Shield Knight as well. Just, yeah, they were amazing.
Mm-hmm. And the Linkle that you had in the last video was...
Oh, AK Shop. Yeah.
That blew me away as well. Yeah, that was amazing.
You know what got me with that one was because because you don't see it.
Yeah.
Meaning, in terms of, like, you don't... Like, that just came out of nowhere. Like, everybody saw Linkle coming a mile away. But because it's the first one, it's like... holy crap. You know, it's like, wow, that's amazing. It was like the first time I saw a Captain Toad. And I thought, like, man, where did they come up with this? And it's like, it's right there. It's for the taking. Anybody can come up with it. But just to see someone actually do it the first time and do it very well, that's what blows me away.
It looked like someone had just taken it out of the box and just said, all right, here's Linkle. You know,
it was like
awesome.
It was like Nintendo made it. And it was like, here you go. Here's the next amiibo. Linkle, go have fun with it.
If someone had shown that to me, I would have believed them that was the next one that was coming out and been very excited.
Yeah. That would have been cool. Okay, so thank you very much for taking the time out to do this. And
thank you so much for having me and for featuring me more than once. So I really appreciate it.
No, I had to. I love your work. If I didn't trust me, I wouldn't have done it if I didn't love your work. I wish you much success, and when you do get a store up, make sure you let me know so that way I can pass the word and let people know and all that good stuff. So
thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you. And again, people want to follow her, Samriel Paintress, and that is all. So that is all. I hope you guys enjoyed this whole thing. I got another awesome one coming up next week. I think you guys are going to really like that as well. I hope you like that. I hope you like this. Please let me know in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow me at Nintendo Gurus on Instagram and on Twitter. And head over to Instagram and check out Samriel Paintress, all her work. Seriously, thank you very much. Peace out, Cub Scout.